I've just been on Ghost here for a little while, just kind of riding around my area, and I don't know what it is, but there's still something missing. Like, I think this area looks really good. Oh, my keyboard died. We good? I'm still going forward without... Okay, Ghost just is not obeying me anymore. I'm not pressing anything, we're just going forward. Alright, this is what we're gonna do, I guess. Anyway, though, like I was saying, my area here, like, I feel like I'm missing something. I don't really know what it is. These pathways look a little bit too bare to me still. Like, I don't know. If you guys have any ideas of, like, what I could add to the pathways to make them come a little bit more alive, please let me know, because I'm kind of at a loss. This is like the extent of my path making abilities. Maybe I can stream something here in the future where I work on these. I don't know. But anyway, welcome back to some more of my survival world. Hope everyone's having a great day. Can my keyboard connect again, finally? Like, okay, so my keyboard's connected. It's just like always holding down W. I can hold S to stop. That's what S stands for, by the way. Stands for stop. I can hold that, and then Ghost will stop moving, but like, stop moving forward, man. I quit out of my world and loaded back in, and Ghost still has a mind of his own, so I guess we're just gonna roll with this for the time being. You might also notice that it says day 0 at the bottom, and that's because this is my backup world. And the reason I'm on my backup is because I don't want to spoil the build that me and someone else just built up here in the world. Of course, though, before I can show any of that build, I gotta actually go get the person from spawn. So let me go get him. What's up, man?
What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm great. I am great. Can't believe I have a melon over here, dude.
I know, dude. Thanks for shooting me an invite. I don't really know how I got here, but
yeah, dude.
Oh, not horror. This is like,
yeah, it's your guy, dude. There you
go. Heck yeah, dude.
He's a little slow. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I never would kill a horse for being slow.
Oh yeah, never.
That's not something I would ever do.
It's getting a little crowded back here, but there's a little horse stable. Every other horse has been put back here.
Let me in here. Perfect. Oh no, dude, this is perfect.
Now, whenever I invite a creator onto this world, I pretty much let them dictate like everything. I don't really give them any direction, nothing like that. I just kind of tell them that you can build literally whatever you want. I'll stand there to help if you want, or I can just spectate. It's kind of like entirely up to them. So as Brock and I were just looking through my storage system, looking at different blocks and whatnot, he came up with what he wanted to build for his section of the video.
Yeah, so I think I want to build just a very simple, like, fishing pond. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I haven't, sorry, a fishing hut around a pond.
Sure, sure.
That seems like a fun thing to do.
Definitely down for that. You can take a look at the area, find the best spot. Like I said, I have 2 ponds. You can, but if you don't like either of those ponds, we can always build another one.
Oh, I'm sure I'll like your ponds. I'm sure your ponds are great.
My ponds are amazing.
I'm gonna send you my vision for this too, so we can both.
Okay.
Like, do you help me with this, or how does this work? Do I just build?
Yeah, I mean, it's like okay. Like I said, I kind of leave it like really open ended. So like, if you want me to help, I'll help. Okay. I'll also just kind of sit there and watch.
I think it'd be fun if we just tag team this together, and whatever comes of it comes of it. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Definitely, dude. I'm down. I'm down.
We can just chat while I do. So I will send you. I made like the most simple little mood board ever.
Okay.
Just like 20 minutes ago. It's literally 2 images, so don't expect much. But this is kind of the vibe that I'm going for.
Okay.
If you want to, you can even flash this on screen in the final edit if you want to. But I just sent you in Discord.
Now I have to.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. He doesn't have to do it. I didn't say he had to.
You guys heard him. He's making me. All right. I like it. Okay, so like over the water. Like you want it mainly.
Yeah.
Over
kind
the
of
water.
like maybe not floating like the one, you know.
Sure.
But like overhanging over the water. Ironically, they're both blue. They don't have to be blue. Although warped wood might be kind of a cool accent color, though, potentially, if you have any. And then maybe just like dark oak and spruce for like some of the main foundations.
Okay,
I think they could be.
Yeah, this hidden chest back here is warped wood, so we have a decent amount of that to use.
Oh, we're chilling then.
We need to grab. I'm kind of short on spruce logs, but we can grab more of those.
Dude, let's just get going. I'll grab like I'll grab some dirt too, and then we can maybe get like a little bit of an outline, or just a bit of like a foundation.
Sure.
Get our thoughts together, and then we can start like actually going. So
Sure. All right. So, okay, there's 2 ponds to choose from. I feel like for the vision you have, this one on the left might be a little better. Oh, there's a little spot back here. Like, I don't know how big you're trying to go, but next to the tree.
no, I'm trying to go really small, to be honest with you. I want it to be like very very quaint. I don't want to like build anything too massive, but I feel like right here we could kind of do something. Do you think that we should raise it up even like a block out of the water, or do you think level?
I think we should have it out of the water. I think that looks the best.
I think that
'cause
is,
then it
I
looks
think
supported.
that's kind of the vibe.
Yeah, then we could
Okay.
do the thing where, like, the if you have wood here for these pillars, the wood under the water is, like, darker. You can have, like
So
dark
we'll
oak
do
and then
like
spruce above
we'll
it
do
or
like the
something.
dark oak here, and then
Yeah, that always looks good.
okay, we're already on the same page.
Now, is that normally how you
What did I just
build? Like, do you normally have, like, a dirt outline? Or are you, like, a creative builder first? What's your process kind of like there?
Dude, it changes so much. Like I've gone through so many different like processes.
Yeah.
So for a while I was exclusively a survival builder.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was doing it that way, I pretty much I would use dirt, or like usually it was moss actually that I would outline with, because it's like a really easy block to like tear down. And like that was how I would get all the shapes. I've also seen people use like resin recently, resin
Oh, really?
blocks for
Okay,
doing
okay.
that, because it's an insta break with your fist.
Ooh.
So it's like really great for like tearing down quickly. But yeah, so I did that for a while. Lately, I've been messing around in creative mode. Thank you.
Yep.
With like trying to do creative building like first, and then like using Lightmatica and stuff, which
Yeah.
is like definitely my preferred way to do it. But it's a bit harder to do from a content creation standpoint, like incorporating like the whole like Lightmatica stuff into like a video. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
No, I agree with you. I think, like, at least, like, thinking, like, with, like, time lapses and everything, I kind of always prefer the more natural looking time lapse than, like, whenever you build a Lightmatic, it looks like you're, like, 3D printing it, like, on the screen. I almost feel like I prefer, like, the building up all the pillars and then tearing it down and kind of all that kind of stuff. I don't know.
That's valid. No, I feel that. And that definitely is like part of the process. Yeah, it's because there's a level of like authenticity that I think can be lost when it's like, here's a build that I have, and I know exactly what it's gonna look like down to the block. And
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
it's very like premeditated. So
Yeah.
I don't fully have an answer, because I'm still trying to figure out that balance myself, and it's constantly changing, if that makes sense. But
I get
yeah,
that.
that's kind of like the current vibe. What about you? How do you do things?
So, like, let me think. How do I want to word this? Pretty much exclusively, almost exclusively, it's survival building. Like, all this stuff was built
Okay.
exactly one time, and it was in here.
Mm-hmm.
I have used Lightmatica before. I used it on, like, a castle I built a little while back, and, like, because there's no way I was building that in survival. That would have just, it would have looked, I built a castle in survival, and it was not it. So then I was like, I need to actually try on another one. So then I used Lightmatica for that. That ended up working well. But I don't know. Like, I like the survival building aspect. I almost feel like it makes me a little bit better in some regards, but then it also makes me not really evolve, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of these buildings look kind of the same. I feel like I could definitely differentiate a little bit more, and I would have if I built in creative. So I think I got to start doing that, but I don't know. I've also been trying to, like, I want to use building mods a little bit more too. I've never used Axiom or anything like that, and I kind of want to get better at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's also why that's another reason why I'm starting to get into like using Lightmatica, is because Axiom is just so much fun. It is so much fun to learn that.
Yeah.
And I've like barely even scratched like the surface of like actual Axiom.
Right.
Like I like the 3D rendering part of it. I just use like the way you know, like have you like the stack commands, or like the clone, like kind of like the upgraded vanilla commands, essentially.
Yeah. Like, so if this is we don't have to use this block, but if this is like the floor up there, I feel like this is like high enough up where like you could pretty comfortably fish and like it makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. And then the dock can be like the dock itself can be even raised up one, or even like flush with the water, and I think either one would be cool. I think this is a good height though.
Okay.
So for the
Down to
floor,
rock
yeah,
with that.
I do think like some sort of just deep slate and the pale oak wood would look pretty nice. So
Okay.
you don't have a ton of this, but I think we can just like use whatever you do have for
Okay.
the
Use it sparingly.
foundation.
Sure.
Yeah. So if you want to like get working on like putting in deep slate, I can go through and texture in some of the pale oak logs, and I think that'd be a good start here. Do you have any mangrove wood? Because I found it my new favorite block combo is regular mangrove wood and stripped dark oak logs.
Yeah. I know what you mean. That looks good too. And
They work really well together.
unfortunately, I have one mangrove log. No.
Okay, no, that's fine. Do not chop a tree down for me. I will not I will not let you. Do not do that.
Dude, hey, if you want mangrove later, I'll do it. Whatever you're done building, I'll just chop it down. I'll switch some out.
I think we make this work for now.
I respect that because it's the worst.
No, it's actually awful. I wouldn't subject that on my worst enemy.
And of course, we got to use this one mangrove, by the way. So
okay, yep.
got to use
There
it
we
somewhere, you know.
All right, I feel like we're onto something already. This is good.
Definitely.
Isn't it crazy how much getting a foundation in can like really just like kind of get you going in a build?
Dude, it's so important.
Like it's the easiest way to like turn nothing into something, you know?
No, absolutely. It's so important.
I'm happy to work on the actual like hut. Do you want to work on the docks?
Sure.
And then we can kind of just like either bounce ideas off of each other while we do so, or like meet in the middle and kind of go from there.
Sure, that works for me. Do you want the docks out of spruce, or what are you thinking?
Spruce could be good. We could go a bit lighter with like oak and or jungle. There might be a lot of clashing. You know, I'm gonna build the majority of the hut out of like the warped wood, so that's like
Okay.
the blue tones. So like potentially, you know, like a jungle wouldn't be terrible because it like
I
feel like it would contrast well.
Yeah, I think
Is that how color theory works?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that, man.
I don't really know. I've seen so many Minecraft color theory videos, dude, and I like watch it and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And then I go to like try and look at a color wheel to design my builds, and I'm like, what? Like, what do I do? Like,
they're like, yeah, spruce wood and tough. They have the same like saturation or something, so they're good together. And I'm like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, like obviously, yeah.
It feels like whenever I find a nice block combination, it's like I just like stumbled onto it by accident, you know? And
All
I'm
the
like,
time.
oh my gosh, I got so lucky. Like, let's go. That's how I feel, dude.
Now, throughout the build process here with Brock, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like forgot I was recording, if that makes sense. It just kind of felt like I was playing just on an SMP, just building something with a friend. It didn't really feel like I was recording a video, so I feel like I didn't ask like the normal questions that I typically would whenever I have a guest on. I just kind of got lost just in the build process. Like, this is the most involved I think I've ever been building something with another creator. So the conversation might seem a little random at times, but we kind of just talked about a bunch of stuff, like mainly, you know, building techniques and different creators and stuff like that. So I'm going to piece together what I can to make it coherent. I think it's going to work out even if it is a little random, just because hopefully it gives that vibe of just kind of like a laid back, just chill building with a friend type thing. I don't even know if I actually had to pop in here to say anything, but all about video flow and continuity. Yeah.
I feel like gradients have become, I mean, they're very popular now, obviously, but like,
yeah.
Even like a couple of years ago, like they were still, people weren't using them a ton, at least it felt like, but like they've really like changed building a ton.
Dude, it's such an easy way to just like make it look infinitely better. Like I use a lot of gradients as well. Like I know people use like let's say they're building a castle or something. They'll make the whole castle wall just a big gradient, which I think looks really good, but I almost prefer to do it like in little patches. So like in the library roof I have here, like it's just little patches getting a little bit lighter as you go in, rather than it being like the whole roof is getting lighter as you go up entirely, you know?
That makes sense. One thing I like to do is like I like build like an entire like flat wall of like just one block, and then I'll just randomly like pick a darker block.
Yep.
I'll randomly pick like a darker block and like a lighter block, and like just do random splotches of like them, and like create like little mini gradients just to like simulate like weathering almost.
Yeah. That's exactly what I do, man. It's the best.
I think it's great.
I feel like I actually got a little bit inspired from one of your videos to do that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh really? Do you know which one? I honestly.
It was one of your old hardcore worlds, you made like a really like huge just house with like 25 floors in it, and I feel like you had like sandstone. You had like sandstone in the wall, but then you used like oak wood to get a little darker, and then even like spruce even after. I can't remember the exact combination, but I remember it was like a huge tower you made.
It was like obscurely, like it looked like 10 houses like stacked.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, exactly. It was like huge, like
a
fantasy style type thing, and I was like, man, that looks really good. I was like, I feel like I could do that. But then that awakened me. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing back here, but
No, you're cooking.
I sort of have an idea, right? So like, what if we have 2 different levels to the dock?
I'm in free cam right now, getting a good look, and I think we're looking really good so far. Go on though.
I was just gonna say, like, I think we can have like, I don't know if it's gonna come out even more, but so I'm thinking it could be a little wonky, right? I'm trying to not have a super symmetrical dock. I think that looks better with like a, you know, the roof you have is a little bit slanted down. I feel like having like a weird wonky like fishing dock would work too. So I think we should bring this one down. I don't know if I want to bring it out anymore, but I think like having this a little bit of elevation difference will just make it look really cool.
I think that's perfect. Yeah. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So one thing that I'm gonna do, I think, so like you see how like with the slabbed roof, like the cobbled deep slate, like it has to almost like leach into the warp wood a little bit, but I'm thinking I might do some darker tones up at the top to stimulate like a little bit of shadowing or weathering. I don't know, something. We'll see.
I will say, obviously you can change this, but you could also do this.
Oh wow, yeah.
To kind of get that effect.
No, I actually like that a lot. That it adds a little bit of shaping too.
Yeah, I like using stairs.
That's kind of sick. Okay. See, it's good. I'm learning new things.
All right, now what is your If you had to pick one block right now, what's your favorite block to build with?
Strip dark oak. It's my favorite block of all time.
Okay.
Like that's my comfort block is strip dark oak wood. I don't know what it is. So like, I feel like strip spruce is like way more common, you know. But
yeah,
it's taken me like 8 years to I've been a strip spruce hater until like a year and a half ago.
You're just like, no, it's dark oak. Dark oak is better. What? You guys are all wrong.
Yeah, like genuinely, like I don't know what it is. Why I've always just liked dark oak better. I like spruce wood, like planks and all trapdoor. I like all that better. But for the actual stripped log, I've always been like, no, we gotta go dark oak. I don't know what it is. So yeah, that's like my comfort block, I guess.
I respect it.
What about you?
So I feel like the basic answer is probably like a spruce trapdoors or something like that. But I honestly think it's slowly becoming moss. I use moss in everything.
That's valid, yeah. I'm really excited to get into using pale moss too.
Yeah, pale moss looks really good with like just a stone color palette.
Yeah, like I feel like that and tough, right? They almost like match each other.
It's like perfect. They're like such a similar color. It just changes up like the texture a little bit, and it works so well.
This is funny. You'll like this. When we scheduled our call last weekend or over the weekend, I don't have a good calendar system, so I just put it in my fiance and I's like we have a shared like iPhone calendar.
Okay.
So I put like call with Shrammy. I didn't really tell her about it. But then randomly today, before she leaves, she's like, "Oh, don't forget, you have a call with Scrummy today."
Scrummy, that's me.
Scrummy or something. And I was like, "That's close enough. Sure, that's close enough."
Now, I gotta be honest, it's actually been a really long time since I have just built something with another person in Minecraft. I typically just kind of spectate whenever I have a creator on, but Brock wanted this to be more hands-on for me, so I ended up building up pretty much the entire dock while Brock worked on the rest of the building. And I think this thing actually turned out really, really well for not having any kind of a plan and just kind of working together. And sort of poetically, it started to rain right as we finished up the dock, making it a perfect opportunity to actually be used. So Brock and I just decided to fish for the entire night. After fishing, I decided to walk Brock through some of my older builds where I actually almost forgot something really important. Oh, wait. This reminds me. You need to...
Oh, I have to fill something out.
You need to write something in that book.
Is this always awkward when people are typing and you're just waiting?
It can be, but normally not.
You like draw your sword, say
what?
Something nice.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? Shrummy, thank you for inviting me to your world. It was so much fun to take a tour and see all the progress you've made. I hope the fishing hut will give you a little joy every time you walk around the pond. Brock. Obviously, a massive, massive shout out to Brock for joining me on the world. If you guys somehow don't know who he is, definitely go ahead and check him out. I will leave his link in the description below. He also just recently started a new Minecraft world that's pretty hype, so definitely go ahead and check that out. Give it some love. I am a huge fan of how this fishing hut turned out. I think it is a perfect addition to the pond. This pond was very, very undecorated for a while. It just only really had this tree for the longest time, and now it has another structure. So this is a huge, huge plus in my books. I'm just going to fly around in free cam just because I think it works a little bit better here with this build. But yeah, man, I think this is a perfect little fishing hut for us. So now whenever I come fish in this world, I have a dedicated spot to do so. You always love to see that. Now, I've been really trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to make the main build for the episode. You know, it's a little bit late into the episode at this point. I already edited together the footage with me and Brock, and I know it's like 18, 19 minutes or something like that. So it's a while, man. We yapped for a minute, but I wanted to include a lot of it because I just felt like it was pretty organic, pretty, authentic. So I wanted to include a lot of the conversation. I think I'm just going to kind of finish the episode here by doing something pretty small. It's actually not that small. It's a pretty big improvement to me, but I want to go get some more ancient debris. As of right now, we have a netherite axe and a netherite pickaxe. I want to at least cover myself in netherite armor. I also want to like deck it out with some cooler armor trims and some other materials. Right now I only have amethyst as my armor trim detail material. I want to actually change it to some other stuff. So I want to make a full set of just brand new netherite armor that we're going to work on enchanting today. And if I'm feeling up to it, I will grab enough ancient debris for the rest of my tools and my weapons and stuff. The main reason I want to make this change now is I want to go back into the ancient city that we last explored ages ago. It was a really long time. I died in there to the warden.
Will I die? Yep. I'm dead. I don't know where I am. I'm completely underground. Okay, yeah, I'm dead.
I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and like kill the warden. That might be above my pay grade, but I do definitely want to at least explore it again. And if I'm in full netherite armor, really shouldn't die. I mean, it's still very easy to die to the warden, and I'm pretty bad at this game, but still, I feel like I shouldn't die. I'm going to work on preparing to go netherite mining, and I'm going to do so by just bringing as many beds as possible. I sort of have to go with the bed method for right now. I don't have unlimited gunpowder in this world, so I can't make like unlimited TNT, like how I normally would do this. The bed method is definitely powerful enough to get what I need. And if I run out of beds, I don't mind just mining around. Honestly, like, you could usually repair your pickaxe enough with just quartz to just pretty much go forever, as long as you have mending. And how did you get out? Pushing you back in. No, you're not getting out. I have somehow let out 3. Honestly, you guys can live. You made it. You've bested me. I'm pretty sure I'm all ready to head to the nether to start actually mining for the ancient debris. I have an entire shulker box filled with beds. Pretty sure I'm going to need 32 pieces of ancient debris to finish everything that I want today. I normally like to mine for ancient debris in soul sand valleys, but I think I'm just going to make this staircase just directly next to my portal. Oh, we found some while digging down. Wait, that's amazing. Let's go ahead and grab up the first 2 pieces of ancient debris. Sick. Set up a little base of operations down at Y level 15 in the nether. I did explode 2 beds. Didn't find any ancient debris through it, and also unearthed this huge wall of lava. There's also way more lava back this way. So I'm going to continue blowing up beds in this direction. And hopefully there's just far less lava. I've run out of beds. That entire shulker box is now gone. So this is going to be the point in the world where netherrack shoots up to #1 as my most mined thing. Currently, I have mined 3,611 netherrack. Let's see if this can actually overtake stone up here at 28,000. I've now broken 23,731 pieces of netherrack, so didn't completely dethrone stone, but moves up to 3rd place, right behind grass blocks. So, I mean, that's a pretty big jump. That's like, what was it, like down here? Like 3,000 something? Like 13th or 14th place all the way up to 3rd in just like an hour and a half. It's a pretty big jump. But I do have 33 pieces of ancient debris, so let's load these in to my super smelter. And while I actually wait for that to smelt, let me go craft an armor stand, because like I was saying before, I'm gonna make an entirely new set of armor for this netherite armor. The current diamond armor I'm wearing, I just want to display it somewhere. This armor has treated me very, very well for such a long time in this world, but it does feel good to finally retire it. Let's go ahead and craft up 8 netherite ingots, so we have 1 piece of netherite scrap to spare as well. I'm also just realizing that I left my ender chest in the nether, for sure, and I do not have another ender pearl to make another one. Well, that's not important right now. I'll work on that later. I got myself an entirely fresh set of diamond armor. So, let's convert this to netherite one by one. We're gonna get that challenge, cover me in debris. That always feels good to get. And then I still have 4 netherite ingots just kind of chilling around. I'm not sure if I'm going to just convert my current tools to netherite or if I'm gonna make new ones. I feel like I'll probably lean towards just converting my current ones, but I want to give myself the option, so I'm just going to work on the armor for right now. And then I'll decide on what to do with the tools just once I get my armor where I want it to be. And just to make my life a little bit easier, let me go ahead and put an enchanting table down where my zombie spawner is. This is probably very long overdue, but I want to do that just so I don't have to go back and forth from my enchanting tower all the way down to the zombie spawner when I'm going through and enchanting this netherite armor. That'll get me to level 30. I do want to put a different block in the ceiling. Also, don't mind the noise. There's so many drowned over there now. I don't know what's going on. One of them got stuck, I think, in the water stream, and it's kind of messing up the whole thing. Anyway, I want to put something else in the ceiling. I kind of think some, like, skulk or something like that would look really cool. I just don't have enough. So maybe we'll grab a little bit of that later. But for now, it is functional. So I'm just going to grind out down here for a long time, just until I get the enchantments that I want on all of this netherite armor. And let me actually clear out my inventory a little bit, maybe give the zombies a bit of time to like refresh, because I have no idea what's happening down there. Do you guys think I have enough rotten flesh in this world? Did you think that was it? There's still 2 more double chests, and then pretty much a 3rd. I have a lot of rotten flesh in this world. We also have so many different pieces of armor. I just keep keeping them all. I don't really know why. But some of these are actually pretty sick. Like, Feather Falling 3, Unbreaking 2, Golden Boots are actually pretty cool. There's some pretty cool leather boots here. Feather Falling 4, Protection 3, like, I kind of want those to be my snow boots. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of cool stuff in there. I kind of want to eventually go through all that armor and actually make, like, a really good set of armor of each type. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. But I do have my netherite armor all enchanted, and it's pretty good. It's not completely perfect. Like, I'm still missing a handful of enchantments, but we'll get those down the line as well, just kind of as we progress here. The helmet, Protection 4, Respiration 3, Mending. I would still need Aqua Affinity on that. And I think that's it. Is that it? I don't know. But Aqua Affinity can definitely go on that. The chest piece has Blast Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending. I like having Blast Protection on my chest piece. You know, a creeper exploding next to you, even in full netherite, I'm pretty sure it can still kill you. So it's nice to have some form of blast protection on my armor. I just like it being on the chest piece there. My pants, Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending. We can still get Swift Sneak on those. Hopefully we can even get that here in a second, because, spoiler alert, I'm going to go into the Ancient City right now. Hopefully we can add to this enchantment just in a couple minutes here. And then the boots, we don't have Feather Falling. We definitely need those. Depth Strider is pretty cool too, but really just looking for the Feather Falling. I'll probably have to just get a Feather Falling villager, unless I can get really lucky with like a book enchant or something like that. As for the armor trim, I'm gonna use a rib for right now. I might mix in some snout. Might just kind of check out to see what that looks like. I want to eventually make this the silence armor trim, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the most rare armor trim in the game. It also does look the coolest, so I kind of want to use that. But I want to make this armor look a little bit better now, just for the ancient city, just to kind of show off to the warden, you know? I went ahead and duplicated the armor trims a little bit more, so we still have one of the rib and the snout remaining. Now let me go ahead and throw these armor trims on my armor. I'm still going to keep the amethyst. I think the purple just looks really, really cool. So let's use that for the helmet. Let's switch it up and use snout for the chest piece, maybe? Yeah, that looks pretty dope. I think the snout one looks pretty cool there on the side. Gonna use the rib armor trim on my pants with diamond for the material. And then the boots, I'm back and forth between green or red. Oh, I just made them green. Okay, well, I guess we're going with that. Now you can barely see the purple on the helmet, but I still think it looks pretty cool. I have also decided to convert the rest of my tools and my sword to netherite as well, but I do need a couple more diamonds in order to duplicate the netherite template. I do have 23 deep slate diamond ore, so let me just mine all these up. All right, so let's make my fortune pickaxe netherite. Let's make the sword netherite. Of course, the hoe and the shovel. That also gives us serious dedication for making a netherite hoe. Love to see that. Man, just look at us, dude. Look at us. This is the same guy who fell off his barn and died in like episode 2. Watch this. Here it is. Just gonna jump off and do it perfectly. Welp, did you ever think I would get here? Probably not. Also, a small thing, I put smite on my axe. I feel like that'll actually be pretty useful. I forgot that you can even do this. I think you can get smite 5. I feel like that's a thing. So if I find another smite 4 book, I can just put it on this axe too and get the smite 5. All right, I think I am completely ready to tackle the ancient city here for a second time. Let's head up this mountain. I think I remember where it is. All right, I had to go back and watch my video, but apparently it's like right around here. Yeah, there's my pillar. Okay, so that goes all the way down. Oh, there is water down there now, so I should be able to just drop down. I'm gonna bring my elytra out, I guess, just in case. So I can just kind of like hover all the way down. Okay, what are the chances this won't set anything off? Okay, okay, very good. Very good chances it won't set anything off. Let me just land. And we're in. Okay, we are in the ancient city. We've been here before. Let's conquer it this time. Come on, man. 2 more strikes. 2 more strikes. I'll be okay. Okay, we got Swift Sneak 2 and an enchanted golden apple. We got 2 enchanted golden apples. We also got the ward armor trim. That is the one that is less rare. I'm actually going to keep these enchanted golden apples probably on me somewhere. Probably where my shovel is. I don't really need my shovel right now. But Swift Sneak 2 is not bad. Okay, multi-shot, and we got Luck of the Sea 3. I don't think I actually need any of those. We did get Other Side, though, which is an amazing music disc. Also a really good pair of iron leggings. I think I'm safe to open this. I'm completely safe to open that. Unbreaking 3 and Mending on the leggings. We have another Swift Sneak 2 book, so that means we can get Swift Sneak 3 right there. Hell yeah. And then I should be able to open this one. Definitely. Awesome. Looting 1. Not what I need at all. Bottle of Enchanting's pretty cool. I think we already have Cat a couple times. So I'm not going to worry about that. I still want that skeleton head, though. I'm going to risk it. I think we'll be okay. I got it. We're good. Alright, let's keep going. I want to loot a couple more chests. And I feel like I should be quite safe up here, right? I'm very safe up here. Cool. Unfortunately, nothing too great in that chest. Unbreaking 3, mending, diamond leggings. Again, not bad, but I don't really need them. I guess I'll take them, though. Second chest. Swift Sneak 3. Hell yeah. And 2 name tags. I do want to get this skeleton skull again, though. And we're good. I think I'm going to start getting out of here. I do see a torch up there that I guess I placed a while ago. This might have been where I came in. So unfortunately, no silence. But I got 2 enchanted golden apples and a Swift Sneak book. So I honestly can't complain. I have 3 rockets. Is that going to be enough to get me out? Ah, not quite. It's all good. We are pretty close. Can I just find, like, a water source down here? That would be ideal. I have a bucket of water in my ender chest. Wow, I am a genius. Awesome. Let's get out of here. I thought I was done killing zombies, but I need 5 more levels to put Swift Sneak on my leggings. While I'm down here, though, I can finally put Skulk on the ceiling. That looks pretty cool. Also gonna display both of these skeleton skulls. Right there. Yeah, then this enchanting setup's looking pretty cool now. I still need a couple more levels in order to put Swift Sneak on my leggings, and obviously I still have to build the tree for the episode, so I'll get to that shortly after upgrading the leggings. But, you know, while I'm just waiting for the zombies to pile up down here, let's take a listen to the new music disc that we just got, Other Side. This is one of my favorites. You know, I think that might be my new favorite tree that I've made so far in this world. Just went with a simple birch tree, but I really like the shape of it. At least from this angle over here, I think it looks really good. I decided to put it next to the fishing hut that Brock and I built earlier. And I feel like this area is actually looking really good, man. Like with the sniffer enclosure, with the little farmhouse over there for the animals. I feel like this spot has just a cool vibe to it, especially with the crop fields kind of rolling. Let me back up a little bit more. Let's go to the nether portal and hit a quick turn. Yeah, it looks really good, man. A lot of custom trees. Pretty much every tree you can see from here is custom. So I am super happy with how this area is turning out. That is going to do it, though, for this episode. No huge main build for the video, but sometimes you kind of need episodes like that. It is nice just doing smaller stuff and just making some more progression in the game. We did get fully kitted out with Netherite armor. That looks beautiful. And also Swift Sneak is just one of the best things in the world. It's, I'm pretty sure, walking speed, right? When you crouch, this is so much better than before. Anyway, though, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.